Geography of Region 11. Within the border geographic context, the Davao region are faces in the Micronesia in the southern Pacific to east, and the eastern Indonesia through the Celebes Sea to the south. Davao Region is located in the southeastern portion of the island of Mindanao, surrounding the Davao Gulf. It is bounded on the north by the provinces of Surigao del Sur, Agulsan del Sur, and Bukidnon, in the east bounded by the Philippine Sea. Davao City. Its regional capital is also the largest city in Mindanao, within an area of 2,444 km per square and has 1,632,991 inhabitants in 2015, making it the third most populous city in the country. There are five provinces of Region 11. The following are Davao del Sur, Davao del Norte, Davao Occidental, Davao Oriental, and lastly, Compostela Valley. Davao del Sur. The province of Davao del Sur is classified as a first-class province. The province is a major producer of rice, corn, coconut, sugarcane, cacao, mango, and banana. Fishery production in the province is sourced from captured fish and aquaculture. The delicacies are the durian candies, durian chips, and goyabano jams. The durian candies main source is from the pulp of a durian starts out as a mix of caramel and nuts. Durian chips are made from underripe durian. It's hard and waxy. It got more on common with jicama than vanilla pudding. They have also goyabano jams. The accommodations of Davao del Sur are the following: Waterfront Insular Hotel Davao, the Apo View Hotel, and Seda Abriza Hotel. Festivals and events of Davao del Sur. Dorongan Festival, a Thanksgiving celebration honoring the child Jesus, known to the Filipino as Santo Niño. Taguguan Festival, celebrated every July 1st. It is a celebration of Araw ng Davao del Sur in Digos City. Sinabadan Festival will be held on the 5th and the 6th of September this year. It is one of the prized festivals of the town of the Santa Cruz on Davao del Sur. Davao del Norte. It is primarily an agricultural province. No wonder it is held as the banana capital of the Philippines, with many plantations run by its multinationals and local producers. The delicacies of Davao del Norte are the following: crispy pata. This deboned pork leg is simmered in spices and deep fried to perfection. Durian and langka. Langka turon is deep fried in lumpia wrapper and plated in a traditional iron. Lastly, the native chicken binakol. The native chicken parts are simmered with tender and served with coconut meat and malunggay leaves. Accommodations. There are three accommodations of Davao del Norte. These are Jeju Resorts Davao, Big 8 Corporate Hotel, and lastly, the Golden Palace Hotel. Festivals and events. Panagtagbo Festival. The festival was held every 7th of March to celebrate the foundation of the city of Tagum, Davao del Norte capital. The Banana Festival and the Durian Festival. The Durian Festival, celebrating during the month of September up to October, that gathers the durian growers from the province of Davao del Norte. Davao Occidental is the 81st province in the Philippines located in the Davao region in Mindanao. Its capital is the municipality of Mangalita. To the east lies the Davao Gulf. It also shares a maritime border with the Indonesian province of North Sulawesi to the south. Davao Occidental. Davao Occidental has its famous and mouth-watering delicacies, and these are the empanada, pastel, and calderobo. Empanada. Warm, flaky crust, well-seasoned savory filling combined with boiled egg. Pastel. Brown rice topped with chicken flakes and wrapped in leaves. Calderobo. They use beef instead of chicken, and the meat is tender with each bite. Accommodations are Grand Summit Hotel, Alcan Suites, and Red Doors Plus. Festivals and events of Davao Occidental are Sambuokan Festival. It is a thanksgiving for bountiful harvest and community progress. Activities include cultural, tribal shows and presentations, agro-industrial trade fair, and exhibits. Gaginaway Festival, a celebration of unity and bountiful blessings, celebrated by Malitanos every full moon of November, based on the traditional custom and belief that full moon is at its brightest during this period and that the Lumads love to have a festival of merrymaking. Davao Oriental. This province is famous for waterfalls, white sand beaches, historical attractions, and the Mandaya tribe, whose unadulterated culture and traditions are still very evident in their day-to-day lives. The delicacies are Filipino-style fried fish with mango sauce, homemade lemongrass and avocado ice cream. Lastly, the grilled squid. Accommodation: Mount Hamigilan Escape Resort and the Big 8 Corporate Hotel. Banayang Festival is a Thanksgiving celebration for bountiful harvest among the people of the municipality celebrated. Kalindudugan Festival has brought Babaneños a sense of pride and identity over their deep-rooted cultural heritage. The Compostela Valley has been regarded as Mindanao's golden province because of its vibrant mining industry and the rich gold mineral deposits that can be found at the bosom of its mountains. There are two famous delicacies of Compostela Valley, and these are the panyalam, exotic delicacy with crispy crust and edges from Mansaka tribe of Compostela Valley. Liorot, chicken with lemongrass cooked in bamboo by the Mansaka. Accommodations. Accommodations are Dusit Tani Plantation Resort, Top Star Hotel Tagum, and lastly the Kojo Hotel. Festivals and events of Compostela Valley. The Buganihan Festival. Its highlight is the colorful street parade. This festival is a way for the people of the municipality of Bugani to celebrate the founding of their municipality, as well as the Dapugan Festival and Kaimunan Festival.
Good day, I am Christian Baricuatro, and for today let's talk about the cultures of Davao del Sur. So, Davao del Sur is a home to a host of ethnic groups whose culture and way of life have been preserved. These are the Bagobos, the Mandayas, the Mansakas, and the Atas. Their arts and crafts are displayed in the museums and shops. So, a tribe is a group of people who live together and share a common language, culture, or history. They are somehow what we call nomadic people because they keep on transferring from one place to another to find food, shelter, raise livestock, and other forms of agriculture. There are three languages they're used in Davao del Sur: Cebuano, Hiligaynon, and Davaoenyo. Next is the tourist spots of Davao del Sur. The first one we have is the Mount Apo Natural Park. It is the highest and most prominent peak in the Philippines. It is a for all stunning outdoor recreation area with spectacular biodiversity and hiking trails for all to enjoy. It is inhabited by several indigenous tribes, mainly the Manobos, Bagobos, and the Klata. They considered Mount Apo a sacred mountain and the burial ground of Apo Sendawa, their greatest forefather. The scenery from the top is worth climbing for. These are the activities to do in Mount Apo: hiking, climbing, and camping. Next is the Virgin Falls. Virgin Falls offers an ideal escape to unwind and unified with nature, solidly in the center of a distant mountain valley full of lush vegetation and rich assortment of greenery and transcending trees. Activities to do in Virgin Falls: the canyoning, swimming, wakeboarding. Next is the Philippine Eagle Center. The Philippine Eagle Center is located in Barangay Malobos in Davao City and houses over 30 Philippine eagles, 18 which were captive bred along the caring for the country's national bird. The center is also a home to more than 100 other birds of prey, reptiles, and mammals. Activities to do in Philippine Eagle Center: bird feeding, visiting museums, and watching performing animals. Next is the Mount Asik-Asik Falls. Asik-Asik literally means sprinkle sprinkle. It is aptly called since sprinkles cold as it drops into the shallow rock pool at the base of the mountain. Activities to do in Mount Asik-Asik Falls: hiking, trekking, and swimming. Next is the Mount Talomo. Talomo is the guardian mountain. Next is Mount Talomo. Talomo is the guardian mountain and volcanic edifice of revered Mount Apo, which is the highest mountain in the Philippines. Mount Talomo is an emerging hiking destination in southern Mindanao. Activities to do in Mount Talomo are climbing, hiking, and camping. Cultures of Davao del Norte. Image result for the culture of Davao del Norte. The majority of the population descended from the Visayan migrants. Other prominent migrant groups are the Ilonggos. Among the indigenous ethnic groups in the province are the Mandaya, Mansaka, and the Atatalang-Ingod. Davao del Norte is primarily agricultural but also engages in mining, forestry, and commercial fishing. There are three languages they use in Davao del Norte: Cebuano, Davaoeño, and English. Next is the tourist attractions of Davao del Norte. First is the island garden city of Samal. Samal is considered to be the country's largest resort city or island. With its powdery beaches and numerous beach resorts, they are known for their powdery white sand and clear blue waters. The island garden city of Samal is not just teeming with pristine beaches but also a stunning and rich marine life. Activities to do in Island Garden City of Samal are swimming, biking, and spelunking. Next is the Montfort Bat Cave. Montfort Bat Cave is located in the small town Tambo on Mawes Island off the coast of the Mindanao. Cave walls can be seen covered with millions of old world fruit bats, also known as Geoffrey's rosettes. Activities to do in Montfort Bat Cave are hiking, climbing, and spelunking. Next is the Hagimit Falls. Hagimit Falls is one of the most beautiful falls in Island Garden City of Samal. Hagimit Falls is quite small, but it falls naturally. The pool that catches the cool water is all preserved in its natural form, giving the visitors a delightful dive spot. Activities to do in Agimit falls are canyoning, swimming, and diving. Next is the Mount Puting Bato. Mount Puting Bato is nestled in Barangay Gilon of Samal. And for those who would like to experience what it's like to reach a mountain that can be accessed easily. Next is the Mount Puting Bato. It is nestled in Barangay Gilon of Samal. For those who would like to experience what it's like to reach a mountain that can be accessed easily, Puting Bato is the is Puting Bato is definitely the ideal target to experience with worthwhile climb. Activities to do in Mount Puting Bato is nestled in Barangay Gilon of Samal. For those who would like to experience what it's like to reach a mountain that can be accessed accessibly, Mount Mount Puting Bato is definitely the ideal target to experience such worthwhile climb. Activities to do in Mount Puting Bato are hiking, climbing, and camping. Next is the Pearl Farm Beach Resort. It is situated in the largest city of the Philippines, which is Davao. These white sand beaches can be summed up with the two best experience, the luxury and the scenery. The splendor view of Davao Gulf and Mount Apo can be seen clearly from the resort. Activities to do in Pearl Farm Beach Resort are highland hopping, diving, and jet skiing. Cultures of Davao Oriental. The Mandayas' unadulterated culture and traditions are still evident in their day-to-day lives. Weaving of dagmay or mandaya cloth and beading of beads are the main sources of income of the folks. The Mandayas are famous for their appealing costumes and ornamentations. Beadworks and silver crafts are also well developed in this culture. There are three languages to use in Davao Oriental. These are Cebuano, Tagalog, and Mandaya. Next is the tourist spots in Davao Oriental. First is the Mount Hamigitan in Bonsai Forest. Mount Hamigitan is the world's largest pygmy forest. It is an important sanctuary to many endangered species, and because of its unique and rich ecosystem, hiking to the mountain will lead you into bizarre sights of flora and fauna, including mossy forest and orchids. At the heart of the pygmy forest is a stunning lake which is unusual for its high and low tide setting. Next is Aliwagwag Falls and Eco Park. It is considered to be the highest falls in the Philippines. Aliwagwag Falls has more than 130 impressive cascades. This collectively measures 1,110 feet. It also has multiple pools with turquoise waters where you can have a rejuvenating swim. Lush forest surrounds the waterfalls, giving it an enchanting view. Next is the Curtain Falls. Curtain Falls is said to be the widest waterfalls in the entire province. It measures 20 feet high with a wide and a shallow pool where you can swim all day long. To hike a forest where to see beautiful wildlife species or even blooming orchids. Next is Magpamangaw Falls. The term Magpamangaw is derived from the local dialect Bangaw, which means rainbow, because rainbow appears when the sunlight hits the waterfall. Pristine green rainforest that surrounds the falls added charms to its place. Next is the Lake Carolina. One of the emerging Davao Oriental tourist spots is the Lake Carolina. Appears like a replica of the famous Hinatuan Enchanted River in Surigao del Sur. It has crystal clear waters amidst lush vegetation. Next is the cultures of Compostela Valley. The province is proud of its people and natural heritage. Weird mixture of ethnicity and dominance. To be in Compostela Valley is to experience a blend of sight and a sound that defines a place and a people, pulsing with life yet reserved in spirit. The provincial government believes in marketing tourism responsibly. Compostela Valley is the Mindanao's golden province because of its vibrant mining industry and the rich gold mineral deposits that can be found at the bosom of the mountains. There are three languages to use in Compostela Valley. First is Cebuano, next is Tagalog and Mandaya. Next is tourist spots of Compostela Valley. First is the Awao Falls. Awao Falls is said to be one of the most loved falls destination in Mindanao because of its amazing rock formation and unique waterfall structure. Next is the Tagbibinta Falls. The Tagbibinta Falls in Maragusan, Compostela Valley is just one of the hidden gems of Mindanao. Located in the barangay Coronobi, Maragusan, this nature's wonder consists of 7 falls and measures 700 feet at height. A large number of tourists and locals alike flock the falls every year to capture the beauty. It is a great nature escape for everyone who wants to break from urban life. Next is the Copiat Island. Copiat Island lies on the waters of the municipality of Mabini in the province of Compostela Valley. The island is covered with fruit-bearing coconut trees while different variety of mangroves are scattered on the sides. It boasts of clear and serene waters of Davao Gulf in fine white sands. The island is perfect site for picnic and relaxation. Next is the Beach View Resort. Beach View Resort is located in Mabini, Compostela Valley. The Beach View Resort has a pristine, white sandy beaches, front and cool blue waters. Some parts of the resorts are uniquely dotted with century-old trees which provide perfect shade for meals, picnics, and parties. Last is the White Peak. White Peak is the highest mountain in the province of Davao de Oro or Compostela Valley. The White Peak is famous for its mossy forest. There's even a portion of Peak 2 called Avatar Forest, named after the title of movie of James Cameron. This is the highlight of the climb, and this is what people endure in very technical climb for. Activities to do in Compostela Valley are hiking, camping, and climbing. Maguindanaonon are known for their distinguished in terms of visual art. They are also a skilled metal workers producing the wavy blade carries, which is a ceremonial sword, and also other weapons. Next is tourist attractions of Davao Occidental. Davao Occidental has its own version of a mountain resembling a fiery creature. They call it the Sleeping Dragons. From the certain viewpoint, the mountain do look like a green dragon resting with their heads and parts of their bodies touching the water. Adding the scenic view are the pristine beaches and azure blue waters. Activities to do in Sleeping Dragons are swimming, hiking, and diving. Next is the Mount Kiawa. Mount Kiawa is among the top hiking destinations in Davao Occidental. Local loves day biking here to catch a 360-degree view of the towns and landscapes of the municipality. Next is the Balut Island. It is one of the top Davao Occidental spots, famed for its relaxing hot springs and sandy beaches. Locals love to come here and to hold family picnics. Next is the Sabang Hot Spring. Sabang Hot Spring is one of the off-beaten Davao Occidental tourist spots. Locals believe that it is not only to make you feel relaxed but also it has healing effects from the warm water. Next is the Little Boracay. It is not the white beaches that make this island special, but its pristine conditions. Unlike Boracay, it has grayish sands that meets azure waters of the sea. The forest within the beach is giving it a rustic view.